to go. Kind of shake those legs out just a little bit. All right, so next one we have here is your crescent moon, right? Now, all of these poses we're learning today, they all flow into one another. Just like we learned our salutation A, where we learned those warm-up kind of poses, those all flow into each other, so this will be the same too. So your crescent moon. So step to the top of your mat. You step from the side. You're going to first step back with your left foot. Crescent moon is done with a flat back, so feet the same. Here is warrior two, same as warrior two. All right. Now, if this starts to hurt your knee in the back when you crescent moon, but always angle the back foot a little bit more, like you do in warrior one, and that's fine too. Okay. Now, with crescent moon, you are going to keep the back leg strong. Legs are very similar to warrior one. Okay. Actually, very similar to warrior one with our feet. You're going to so go ahead and get your legs set. You should follow along with me. Get your legs set like warrior one. You're then going to bring your arms up like warrior two here. You're going to pivot and bring this back arm down to the back leg. Turn your chest. This will be better. I'll show you from the front in just a second. You're going to turn and open your chest here. Front knee is bent. And you are here looking up towards the ceiling. Okay? And the hand is here by your face. Alright? The legs can go deep here depending on how you feel. Alright? Go ahead and step it up into the center. Let's do the other side and I'll show you from the front. This is what you really have to see from the front too. So step back your feet. This is called crescent moon. Step back your feet like you're going into warrior two. Bring up your arms like you're in warrior two. Pivot this back arm, remember, back towards, so take that right hand, touch that right leg. Remember that back knee needs to stay strong. Don't let it start to bend. Bend into your front knee. Draw the left arm up towards, and you turn and open your chest a little bit. So really with this left side, whichever side is covered, the armpit and left pec and rib cage are really pointing forward and up. And that's crescent moon. Arm is here close to the jaw. It doesn't go to the side or go straight out front. It's up here by the jaw. Point towards the ceiling, so you can look straight ahead. Or you can turn and look up towards the ceiling. Alright, this is crescent. Let's try it again on both sides. So step it forward. Go ahead and step back with that opposite foot. I believe that's your left again. Whichever one you started on, doesn't matter. Step it back like in warrior two. Then take it down front knee. Bring the arms up. Tap that left hand back to the left leg. Pivot slightly so you're open here. To the front. Looking straight out. Or up towards, kind of out this way is your gaze. Out towards the ceiling, but in the distance. You don't look up. You want to make this pose more difficult. Widen the legs out. Bend into that front knee more deeply. And this is called, what pose? Say it to yourself. Crescent moon. That's right, good job. Good. Go ahead, step out. Top of your mat. Go ahead to the other side. Step back with the right. Bending into the front leg. Arms draw up. Pivot them back. Right hand to the right side. Keep that right knee strong. This part of your chest leaning forward. Good. Draw them down. Go ahead and step it out. Bring it forward. Nice job. That was called crescent moon. All right. We're going to put all of them together here in a minute. Let me check my time. Alrighty. Next we have side angle. Side angle, same thing. Feet are going to be in an L position, just like warrior two. So start at the top of your mat, step back with the left, L position. Now if you have a block, you can use that. Well, we're going to do the lighter side right now for your side angle. So you're going to bend into this front knee like you are doing for, like you do with warrior two. But you're actually going, sorry, on the hinge one. You're actually going, so same leg position for warrior two. Take your right hand, this is the lighter side. Take your right hand, put it here to your thigh, here to your knee, and you're going to draw up the left hand. Okay? This is the lighter side, which means what we call in yoga, there's lightening the pose or deepening the pose. Okay? So you'll hear me use that terminology. Lighten the pose or deepen the pose. This is the lighter side, so this means it's a little easier. Okay? And you return and look up past the hand. Right? So try that on both sides. Go ahead and keep your legs kind of out wide. Just pivot your toes around. Pivot your left toes, so it's pointing to the back of your mat now. And bring your right toes around so they're parallel. And then you're going to bend into the knee. Take the left hand, place it on the knee, and you're here. Okay, this is the lighter side. Now, you can make this more difficult, which is take your forearm, this part of your forearm, place it on the knee, and draw up. Now your legs might, like me using adjust, my legs feel like they want to go wider because I'm going further down towards the ground. You can't keep your legs tight in, close together. See how funny I would look if I try to do this, right? I'm top heavy, you know? So you do have to walk that back foot further down, make the legs wider. The further you go down here in a second, the more you're going to notice that. Then, if you had a block or a towel, you use either one. You can roll up a towel, put it close to the foot here, like this, or you can use a block, either one. And you then can place your hand on your block or your towel, place it right here by the ankle bone. Still bend that front knee, drawing up. If it's double you want for a challenge, drop your hand closer towards the ground. Different kind of center block. That means the further that your hips want to go this way towards the ground, the wider your legs have to be, okay? This is still assisting because we're actually touching something, right? We're assisting. If you really want to make this challenging, you would not use anything at all. And you feel it when you do it this way. So you just open it up, draw the inside of the elbow to the inside of the knee, and you splay and open up the chest, and you really feel it when you do this. You really feel the legs, okay? All right, go ahead and walk it up from here. I know your legs might be getting a little tired, so I don't want to push you too much. This is only our first few workouts together, okay? So let's try it one more time. Top of your mat. We just had our right foot, so we're going to step back with our left. So step back with your left, L position, and you can take this at whatever depth you want. You want to challenge yourself or not. So you can do hand, forearm, or you can open it up, use your block. Whatever you want to do. And you turn and open up. See how I'm keeping my shoulders over my hips? I'm not doing this. Don't kick the butt out. Keep the hips tucked in and the shoulders over the hips. And breathe, good. And push up your legs. Next, set your block or towel off. Go ahead, come up. Let's do the other side. Now remember, you don't have to use your block. You can take your hand to the inside and open it up. Biggest thing is don't kick your butt out. Keep it tucked under, hips, shoulders over hips. So you draw this arm up and actually open up here with the chest, if you want to. But hold on to a block also. Just depends on where your straight elbow is with your legs and how it feels. Good, drop that top arm, set that block or step up, and walk it into the center. All right, those are our 5 poses for today. Let's put them together real quick, and we can, we're gonna do them all on the same side, okay? So for instance, we'll start with warrior 1, we'll flow right into warrior 2, we'll then flow into triangle, we'll then go into crescent moon, and then we'll go flow right into side angle, okay? So I'm gonna do it from the side, because that you can see me a little bit better. All right? It's warm today. So top of your mat, we're starting with warrior 1. We're gonna start with our left foot back. So step back with your left foot. Remember, your back foot is angled. Now, as a caveat to this, you can make your legs as wide as you want to, or as close in as you want to, depending on your balance and also your strength. But you don't want to get so stretched out. Let me see if I can really stretch out. See? You can see my front leg. See my front leg? You don't want to be so stretched out. Warrior 1, hold on. That I'm so stretched out. So I don't hurt myself here. That this front leg pitches really far out. You don't want to be that wide. You want to be wide enough to where, get my foot to come back. The lower leg is drawing down, and the knee is still under the ankle, but you can bend the knee deeper, right? You can always go deeper here. So you can walk that foot further out, and then your body is going deeper here. Don't think that the legs have to go really wide out to be in a good position or to really get good strength. Your legs can go wide, but you want to focus on bending the knee and taking your hips down or a little more down towards the ground. And there is a point in which too far is enough with this pose. So when you're here, angle with that back foot, pivot the chest, open up. This is warrior 1. We're gonna hold the pose for about 3 reps. Warrior 2. Bring the palms together, rotate the back foot to an L position, and you're here, and you're gonna bend into that front knee, keep the arms up level. Look at the back arm, look at the front arm, and making sure that they're straight across. Inhale, straighten the front knee, triangles are going into next. Reach it forward into triangle, exhale, come down, draw the back